I didn't know Eddie was rolling, y'all. He caught me with my britches about halfway up. So, I told you earlier that I had another recipe from up north. Another recipe from New Hampshire, y'all. And this too is from Eddie's mother, Carol. And it's raisin pie. Now, I have never made a raisin pie in my whole life. And I'm so excited. And Eddie, I want you to share your memories with us about this pie, okay?
This is actually a cranberry-raisin pie.
Oh, cranberry-raisin.
Cranberry-raisin.
Yes, I see that now.
And I remember my my mother's mother, I believe, made it. And I remember as a child, it was one of those desserts that was on like the adult table with like the rum balls. So, you know, I think I was a little bit older before I tried it, but it's one of those desserts that has that kind of like, a sweet and then tang to it.
Well,
I
thought this sounded very adult.
Yeah.
Like. So you have me cooking 2 cups of sugar with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and a half a cup of water. And Carol tells us to cook that for about 5 minutes. So I think it's been 5 minutes, don't you, Eddie?
Yes.
So now I am gonna add 1 cup of raisins, 4 cups of fresh cranberries. Oops. Maybe I need to be using
the big whisk.
the big whisk. All right. 4 cups of cranberries and 1 tablespoon of a grated orange rind. So this, right now it kind of sounds like cranberry sauce, doesn't it? A good old homemade cranberry sauce. Because this is what I like to put in my cranberry sauce when I make it. So it said bring this to a rapid boil. Oh, and look, it's thick, Eddie. I hope I didn't cook it too long.
I think you cook until you start hearing the...
No, I'm talking about the first round, the 2 cups of sugar and the cornstarch and a half a cup of water. I hope I didn't cook it over the 5 minutes that your mother has told us to cook it. Yeah, now these should start popping open like any second. And I'm gonna wash my whisk. If you'll watch that pot for me, please, Eddie. I bet you never had to do that for your mama, did you?
No.
I bet you did. I bet you did. Okay. I just love this small whisk, but when you're using a big pot, it does have a tendency to, and y'all, you know I'm living in Bobby's guest house that's located next to his house that his family lives in. And it's got that induction top. And I'm really trying to adjust my cooking to this stove. And when I think I've got it, then I don't got it. So I'm doing pretty good. But I just love cooking with gas because when you want it on, it's on. And when you want it off, it's off. Hear them popping, Eddie?
Yes.
So it said bring to a rapid boil. So I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to turn this stovetop up to high. All right, now it's starting to boil, Eddie. So was this passed down from your grandmother too?
I would say yes, it was probably
did it come from a restaurant?
I think it would have been my mother's mother.
And you know what? Those are the best recipes because they come with so many memories. And most of those memories are wonderful.
Yes.
How long has your grandmother been gone?
Oh gosh. I think I was in junior high school when she passed away.
So it's been a long time.
So we had a mix. This recipe and some of the others would have been from like the Canadian French side, my grandmother.
Well,
So
I would
meat
love to
pies
hear,
and-
because your grandmother was Canadian, French,
Right.
Polish?
No. My father.
Okay, the Polish side
my
is from
father.
your father.
Right.
Okay. All right, Eddie, look at that. That's a rapid ball, isn't it?
Yes, I would say.
All right. I'm going to cut this off. And did your grandma speak French?
No.
She didn't?
No, I don't think so.
But she had some kind of accent, surely.
I think she just had a New England accent.
And what's a New England accent? Is it like caw?
Yeah,
And
right.
Park.
Like Boston
I
accent.
love that accent. I just love it. Love it, love it. All right, so Carol tells us to let this cool completely. And we're just using frozen, ready to go pie crust. You know, I don't have a problem with these at all. Although I don't like the tin pan that it comes in. It's a dead giveaway. But, you know, it's actually a good product. I also like the refrigerated pie dough because you unroll it and you can put it in your own pie pan. So nobody would know that you hadn't made it, mixed it up yourself. And if you like a thick crust, you know, it comes with two pie crust. And I have put them one on top of the other if I wanted a thicker crust, and do it that way. And it's good. It gives you a lot of crust. All right, so I've got the second crust here. And after it has set out here and got more at room temperature, I'm going to take this out of the pan and I'm going to roll it a little bit. And because this is a 2-crust pie that we're making. So we'll roll this out and we'll put it on top of our cranberries and raisins. And we will brush it with an egg wash. Okay, it's about ready to come out. Okay, so it's gonna take a while for this to cool. So I won't be gone long. Y'all go get you something to drink, go to the bathroom, call a friend, do whatever you need to do. And I'll be here waiting on y'all to come back. Who's ready to finish the cranberry-raisin pie? I am. So this has gotten cool for us, y'all. And I'm just gonna, look at that beautiful pie. Eddie just said, ooh, with some vanilla ice cream. He said it's so good. But now, I'm like your mother, Eddie. I don't know if the children will be very crazy about this one. Because I just tasted it, and it's very tart. It'll make your lips pucker. Look at that. That filled up that pie. And we're using a deep dish, right?
Yes.
A deep dish pie. Okay. So. I got our second crust rolled out. And then I'm going to try to just fold the extra under to make a little thicker crust. And then we'll see if we can't kind of pretty it up a little bit by using a fork on it or our thumbs. I'm glad to see that Eddie's mother made this a 2-crust pie, because that's going to help cut some of the tartness. Right, Eddie?
Oh, yeah.
Sugar would be good on the top of that.
Oh, honey, I'm fixing to put sugar on top of it. I've got, I've got some tornado sugar that I think I'm gonna sprinkle on it. Let's see. I think that I will just rather fork this. It looks like that kind of pie to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little flour. And a fork, and I'm gonna dip my tines in the flour. And then this really reminds me of an old-timey pie. When your grandmother just used to, didn't do anything fancy, just used her fork and made that really homemade looking crust. This is gonna look like a cherry pie cooking, Eddie, you know it?
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, it kind of has that tart, you know, kind of the same.
Cherry pie is tart.
I think adding the raisins adds, you know, the extra sweetness.
Listen, I love raisins on my salad or anything like that, because the sweetness that the raisin brings to the table is so good. So that's right, pretty, isn't it? Very homemadey looking. That flour will bake off, but now, look, I was looking for my egg, y'all. And look.
The bad elf. The bad
Look
elf
who
got
stole my egg. That elf on the shelf. I think he might be the naughty elf. You think? He looks a little devilish. All right, go find you something else to mess with, Elfie. My grandchildren all love. I was out at Jamie's. Eddie and I went out to Jamie and Brooks the other night, and Maddie had to show me where the elf at his house had flown, and that elf had flown up to like the top of a tall mirror. I mean, he must have good wings or something. All right, now where is that brush? Here we go. Now this egg wash is gonna give this pie a beautiful sheen. It's gonna just shine. Because you know, we eat this first with our eyes. Have to make sure we get that flour covered up good. All right. And Teresa said, gosh, that would be good with some sugar on it. And I thought, I am with you, sister. I've got some turbinado sugar in here, and I love to put that on some of my cookies that I bake. It's so good. Now all I got to do is find it. Let's see, that's a coconut sugar. And this is a turbinado. And this is a turbinado. And this one's open. So let's use this one. Now this pie only has to bake like 25 minutes, y'all. So that's pretty short for a pie. So what y'all think, kiddies? Think we got it done? I know. All right, now I'm gonna take, oh, it's a heavy pie. And every bit of it's gonna go to my middle. Okay, now I've topped it with our Tornado sugar. And this is it. You just get it from the grocery store. It's in the same department as your regular sugar. And now I'm gonna cut some slits in this so it will vent. And I'm gonna do just like 3 slits. Well, maybe I'll do 4. Or who knows, I think 5 would be better. And another one right there just for good measure. Okay, so we'll be able to see that beautiful red cranberry bubbling out of there. So 25 minutes on what, 375?
375.
Eddie, is that right? Yes. And Carol, Eddie's mother, said, I brush the crust with a little milk or an egg wash. 375 to 400 for 25 minutes or until crust is brown. But for this oven, you know, I don't know it as well as I knew my own ovens. So I'm gonna cook this one at 375. And that little beep just told me that our oven had reached the temperature of 375. So I'm gonna set my timer for 25 minutes. And this is going in the oven. Whoa! Did y'all about see that? That's why you should always use 2 hands. I'm gonna put him back in the center. That's one beautiful pie, Eddie. So in 25 minutes, how long do we have to let it cool before we can taste it?
Dig right in.
Huh?
Dig right in.
Dig right in. Okie doke. We'll see you for the tasting. I want y'all to look at this beautiful raisin cranberry pie. Look how beautiful the turbinado sugar that I put on top of the egg wash. It's just made it so shiny and so beautiful. I don't know though if this is cooled down enough for us to slice it. But would y'all like for me to try? Who would like for me to try? Okay. So Teresa and Eddie say yes. I'm saying there's a good chance that it can run everywhere. Because...
When has that ever stopped us?
I know. Look at that. It looks like a cherry pie, y'all. Look at that. Uh-oh. I got some cleaning up to do. It's gonna run, y'all. It's gonna run.
It's running?
It's running, but not real bad. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no
If
more
I
than
didn't
like a
know-
cherry pie.
I was gonna say, that's a good run.
If I didn't know better, I would say it was a cherry pie. Okay, I only see 1 fork here.
Well, who else needs to, I mean, this is mine.
So are you saying Eddie and I don't need more?
Well, y'all can share that.
There you go. Come on, let's bite into it. That crust is just amazing.
Yum.
Yeah, actually.
That is not as tart as I thought it would be tartar.
That is delicious, Eddie. But to me, it is an adult pie.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, this is definitely not
And that top crust on it just makes it.
Now, if this had some cherries in it, in addition, oh my Lord.
It sure tastes like cherry pie. Eddie, well, I'm talking straight to Carol Zorovovich. Thank you, Carol, for giving these recipes to your son so he could share them with everybody. You're so sweet, and I've missed not being able to see you, and I know your son definitely has. How long has it been, Eddie? Like 3 years?
No, it's only been a year since I saw him.
No, since I saw him.
Oh, since you saw her. Yeah, it's been 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to say, I don't remember. Just a year ago. But thank you, Carol. And if you got any more treasures, just give your son a call and we'll share them with the rest of the world. So love and best dishes. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.